In April 2015, the National Foundation for Celiac Awareness hosted a groundbreaking summit to discuss NFCA's role in research that will make lives better for people with celiac disease. The purpose? To have our community tell their stories directly to those who are working to find solutions, expand treatment options, and one day find a cure.
Today we're here with the 2015 NFCA Research Summit. We have convened some of the top thought leaders of this industry. We have researchers, scientists, drug developers, and celiac patients all sharing and contributing their knowledge to create a comprehensive patient registry.
What stands out to me about the NFCA's Research Summit is the researchers and the clinicians came here with an open mind to really understand and to listen to what we have to say and really hear our journey, the patient's journey to diagnosis and beyond diagnosis, so they can work with us to solve our most pressing issues. They can improve our quality of life and help us one day have a cure for celiac disease.
5 years ago, I came down with some sort of a mystery illness. It was quite severe, mostly affected muscles and nerves, and in a very short period of time, I was down to about 100 pounds and in a wheelchair. Many tests were performed, of course, and I was diagnosed with celiac disease. Despite the strict gluten-free diet, I continue to have symptoms.
There are many challenges for people who have celiac disease. Often they have a challenge in achieving a diagnosis because there is a dearth of education and information in the medical community around the diagnosis of celiac disease. Once they have achieved a diagnosis, they have a challenge in learning how to treat their disease, because unlike most other medical conditions, a lot of the burden of management falls to the patient themselves rather than to the healthcare community.
So research could benefit tremendously from having a database of patients and their stories. So one of the things that we really lack right now is quantitative data on the natural history, basically the path that all these patients have taken. And I think one of the really interesting things about celiac is the tremendous variability in how different people present with celiac, the symptoms they experience, and how well the diet works for them. And so if we can start to understand the reasons for this sort of variability, I think that could make a big difference for patients.
A patient-facing registry and a platform in which patients are engaged is really going to help researchers understand more about the subtleties of the lives that we live, and I believe it's going to help them communicate that to regulators so that we can move ahead in and make progress with treatments.
The highlight of the summit for me has been the collaboration that has occurred between patients and the researchers, doctors, academia, pharmaceuticals, and industry, and so on. I thought that connection was completely missing, at least from what I was aware of in the past. There was a big disconnect, and through this summit, there's been an absolute connection of those two together, the sharing of ideas, and I think that's what's going to accelerate the movement and advancements in celiac going forward.
NFCA is making connections to make lives better for people with celiac disease, expand research, improve treatments, and one day find a cure.